What's up, Savages? Manic Scott is back, baby! I was gone on a little bit of a Call of Duty hiatus here of knowledge, and now I am returned to find out the draft pick rules nonsense! Are you shitting in my cereal? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gandhi's Thoughts, brought to you by My Nutrition. I'm Gandhi, and today, right here, I'm going to attempt to explain to you all the draft pick. Now, before we get into it, I just want to say one thing, and that's what I said in my AMA the other day. Now, if you don't know what AMA is, I just found out. It's Ask Me Anything. It was really fun to do. I appreciate everyone who participated in it. I've said it a couple times, but it's still, like, made me connect with a couple more people, which I'm very appreciative. Anyways, so, draft pick order. Before I get into it, I just want to say one thing. Can you please utilize Chris Puckett on the ESR instead of giving me bullshit COD stats and explain to me what's going on with rules? Can you please do that? If I have to see this is what MLG releases. If I have to see this and attempt to explain it, like it's taken me yesterday night all the way through this morning. I've been up since 7 a.m. trying to figure this out, and I finally did it after constantly trying to like battle through the text. It's 2014. No one understands technical text. No one gets it. You know why? Because we like to have a fucking example. And you know what they do for their example? Look at this. Here's their goddamn example. Which isn't right. They give you this so now everyone's confused and everyone has a different idea on it. Just please, for the love of God, just help me. Like, help you guys. Like, Like, the only reason my YouTube does, like, semi-successful with Call of Duty, like, rules and updates is because I'm, like, the only one trying to explain it. Everyone else does it through, like, text and 140-word characters. Ah! Can't handle this shit, but alright. So, we're gonna figure this out, alright? I got my vent out. It was just really frustrating trying to figure it out. So, let's go ahead and check this out. So, these are the rules. Friday at 6 p.m. EDT on Friday, July 11th is when the draft starts. There will be 4 rounds of this fucking magnificent journey through what the hell is going on. And now this is where things get interesting, is right in here. So teams with fewer than 4 players at the end of the join player movement period will be awarded conditional draft picks. What the fuck is that? Oh, wait, I figured it out. Anyways, back to it. Equal to the number necessary to reach 8 players. Each team that needs a conditional draft pick will be given one at the end, given one at the start of round 1. Okay? So, what that means is teams like Rise and Team Blevdog, which still doesn't have a team name, but most likely they're going to be bringing back one of the old MLG brand team names, so good luck with that, friends. We might see a Triggers Down. We might see a Team Classic. I have no idea what to expect, but it'll probably be one of those. So I know there's going to be probably a lot of pissed off Halo people. Anyways, so they now bump all the way up. All the way up. Because the conditional at the start, that means they basically continue. Fuck it. We're going back to this. Have picks added to the order of conditional draft picks will be the same as the overall draft order. All teams needing a conditional draft pick at the end of round 4 will be given one such pick during. You see what I fucking mean? Like, rereading it makes me angry because it pisses me off. It makes me very, very mad. Very mad. Now, obviously, they have to have an eligible players to draft, which is basically 3,000 pro points, yada, yada, yada. One thing else that's kind of weird is that, well, not weird, but one thing else that should be noticed is, like, the order of the teams stays the same. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. This is technically the draft order that MLG released, but I like to call this the fake order. This is not exactly what it's going to look like. Plus, who the fuck is Phase Red? Oh, it's Team Blevdog. Anyways, moving forward. So, this is how it's going to look at the beginning of every round, minus round 1, and possibly round 2, right? This is it. This is what you're looking at. So Justice has the first pick. No, they don't! They do not have the first pick overall because Rise Nation does. Why the fuck would you put that in the goddamn article? I don't understand. Like, why not release it exactly how it's going to be, man? Like, is that... Like, am I wrong here to, like... let's take a look at the actual draft order that I've decided to decipher for you all. So, it's not 5, Rise Nation. Since Rise Nation is looking for a player, they will have the #1 pick overall due to conditional picks. Then it's Team Blevdog. Then it goes to Justice, Elevate, and Rise Nation gets another one. So technically, Rise Nation will get 2 picks in the first round. Okay, that's just because they don't have a spot. Who do they grab? I don't know. They might grab Attach and they might grab someone else. Doesn't really matter. Blevdog then will have his 4-man roster at the end of round 2. Or at the end of round 1. So at the end of round 1, Blevdog will then have his spot. Right? He'll be good. So round 2, he'll be drafting his number 5 and 6 player. And then round 3, he'll be doing 7 and 8. So he will have a full roster at the end of round 8. Or round 4. Whatever. He basically gets 8 picks. That's all you need to know. It's, whatever. He gets 6 picks because he needs 6 spots in his team. It's nuts. It is absolutely nuts. This is the shit I gotta deal with. You know, this is the shit we all gotta deal with. You know how this gets averted? Just, by the way, like, not to be a captain, fucking hindsight. But, you know how this gets averted? You just let the teams pick whoever the fuck they want if they need it. Like, if I made the call, like, if I could make the call, and I never like putting MLG in the spot, but I always, like, there's sometimes where I just have to. I always say, I'm so glad I'm not making the decision. But you know how you make this easy? Let Blevdog, Team Blevdog, and Rise Nation pick whoever the fuck they want before the player join period. That's it. Just those 2 teams. So then the draft order goes according to plan instead of this bullshit. Ah! I love you, but I don't love you. Take it easy. God damn it. Again, the same fucking misclick button. Rules can just burn in hell. I don't like any of them. Meh.